Hey guys, thanks again for watching one of my videos. Today I want to show you my latest project. As you can see, it's something different as usual, because this time I've made a remote control tractor. It's based on a Siku model. I'll come back to that later. But first of all, I'll tell you something on how I came to this. Last year I was watching some of those great videos available on YouTube on agricultural vehicles doing all kinds of stuff and making the scenery around it, and I wanted to make one myself as well. But first of all I was thinking on a brooder based machine. These ones are a bit bigger, but it's also more expensive, so I thought, why not making a smaller model? So I got myself one of these. It's empty right now. This is the box. As you can see, it's a 1/32 scale model from Siku of a Fendt 930 tractor. And the advantage of this over making one from scratch is that you already have quite a nice model. So as you can see, it's a quite detailed body. It also uses quite some metal parts for the whole chassis underneath, and the rest of it is made from a combination of metal and plastic, but it's all quite detailed. So this one is the base of the model. The biggest thing is how to make it running, because it's a model. So therefore I used a standard servo used by all 1 to 10 scale cars. Now a normal servo only can rotate about I don't know, 180 degrees to 40 maybe. But to make it running, you need a servo which can rotate 360 degrees. So I modified it, the servo, so it can rotate 360 degrees, and I made an axle right through the servo, so it comes out at the back of the servo right here, so we can attach the other wheel to it as well. In order to do that, I had to remove the electronics out of the servo, which are around here. So the electronics came here in the cabin. I'll come back to that later. First of all, take a closer look at the underside. As you can see, there is a big metal plate right here. Well, underneath there is the modified servo like this, which now controls the power to all two wheels. I made some wheel adapters. You can see this red rings around here, which they are threaded to the rear axle and mounted on the wheels, so they transfer the power from the axle to the wheels basically. So we got a two-wheel drive tractor, no differential, but on this small scale it ain't really necessary. As you can see, we still managed to get most of the rear of the tractor apart as well. Had to remove quite a lot of material of the original chassis, and as you can see, the servo just fits in. The steering part was a little bit more trickier. The model originally has a very nice front axle which can steer. It's normally controlled by a little steering wheel in the cabin, but I wanted also remote control, so we took another servo, this time a smaller micro scale servo, and we mounted that inside the chassis as well, basically around here. You just can see it sticking out there, and that one is controlling the front axle. As you can see, we made a new linkage to the two wheels in order to attach the wheels to the servo. As you can see from this side, you see here a part of the steering mechanism. You see the servo just sitting around here. This metal part here is the linkage system to the front wheels, and the servo is mounted into the chassis with around there. So basically, if you look from a distance, you can't really see there is as much changed on the original chassis. What you can see, of course, is the cabin where all the electronics need to go. Of course, the receiver, that's this black box sitting on top. Of course, I know there are smaller receivers available, but I wanted to spend as less money as possible on this project, so I used one I had lying around. So that was from a normal 1 to 10 scale car, but it just fits right into the top of the cabin. As you can see, we had the antenna just around here. We have to find a place for it. Here under it, it's just taped around here, are the electronics coming out of the servo. So the servo, this basically goes into the receiver and makes the signal suitable for the controllers of the servo. Right. Then one last thing we had to do was the battery. First I thought I wanted to place the battery in the vehicle as well, but there was not enough room. As you can see, there's very little room around here under the bonnet, so I decided just to have the standard engine in it to make it a bit more realistic. So that's where the second part of the project comes in, and I made a trailer for it as well. Of course, I wanted to make a trailer anyway, because only a tractor ain't much fun. But this one has another job, because as you can see, it's carrying all the batteries underneath it. This is powered by 6 AAA batteries. I have to place 2 more in here as well, and and from here the power is transferred with the cable to the tractor. So of course, you can see I still need to do some wiring. It's not connected yet. Still some loose ends to do. Also, I placed the on-off switch in the chassis, so you can cut the power. For the rest, this trailer is made from some scratch material I had laying around and some wheels of a little toy. It also can tip like that. And this one can end as well. And of course it can be hooked on to the tractor. Just put that one down. Just put it in right there. And there you go. So that was basically a quick overview of my my latest project. As you can see, it's not 100% done yet, and it can't run, so I will put out another video where you can see it running. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, just drop it down in the section below. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks.